Hello everybody, today I will be telling you about figure of speeches. First of all, what is figure of speech? It is a word or expression used not with its original meaning but in an imaginative way to make a special effect. It also helps us to add beauty to our language. Now, first of all, I will be telling you the words which are not familiar with everybody. It is first oxymoron, contradictory words used together. For example, dark light, day night, clearly confused. These examples are self-explanatory. Now, personification. This some of us be knowing about it. Human qualities given to non-living things or abstract ideas. The streets are calling me. Moon wants to talk. These are, we know that streets cannot talk. Moon will never say that I want to talk. So these are personification. Next we are having onomatopoeia. Words containing sounds similar to the noises they describe. For example, buzz. When we say buzz, it's very clear that it's a sound of buzzing. Bees used to buzz. Next, paradox. Self-contradictory term. Men work together whether they work together or apart. Beginning of the end. This one is easy to understand. Paradox. Paradox means what? It contradicts itself. For example, beginning of the end means it's already the end, but it's the beginning of the end. I hope you are getting. Understatement. Less emotion that would be expected. I heard she has COVID-19, but it's not a big deal. Obviously, when we say that, I heard she has COVID-19, it's a serious disease, but it's not a big deal. This sentence makes it understatement. Means the emotions are expressed less as compared to the situation. Metonymy. Act of referring to something by the name of something else. For example, some of us be using this word. If any one of in our friend circle is very skinny, then we used to say it as a candle, right? Well, same like that we have it here, like White House. This word is used for what? For US president. Dish. This word can be used for entire plate of food. Same like that we have pun. Pun, it's very interesting now. Play on words means it is fun with the words. Using words that mean our thing to mean something else or alike. For example, catnap, fight like cat and dog. This comparison we all of have heard it about. Fight like cat and dog. Now next we have apostrophe. Usually when we talk about apostrophe, we know these, but apostrophe is also a figure of speech. Exclamatory figure of speech. For example, O holy night, welcome O life. Second, epigram, which refers to concise, witty, memorable, and sometimes surprising statement. In short, if I explain epigram, then it's nothing but lots of information when given in very less words is known as epigram. In Hindi, if we say it like कम शब्दों में बड़ी बात कहना. Example of epigram is no one is completely unhappy at the failure of his best friend. Next we have antithesis. Juxtaposes two contrasting or opposing ideas. For example, art is long and time is fleeting. So this example is very easy to understand. We are easily able to get it that the work which we have to do is a bit long and the time we have is very short. Now next we have litotes. Sentiment is expressed ironically by negating its contrary. It's not the best weather today. Means the weather is actually not very good, but the way we express is in some different way, using different kind of words to add beauty is this. It's not the best weather today. it's just mean that the weather is very horrible. Next, we have synecdoche, a figure of speech in which a part is made to represent whole or vice versa. For example, when we are talking about ship, means whole ship, we usually say it like sails. This we have, you would have also noticed in poems. Second, we have circumlocution, indirect way of speaking. For example, if we want to say about Mother Mary, then we will say it like Holy Mother of Jesus. Directly also we would have said like Mother Mary, but using many words to express only just one thing is this. Now next we have pleonasm, words used to express a message. Means what? So many words are used to just explain one thing. For example, I saw it with my own eyes, just to make it like that I am the only witnessing that. I was the only one witnessing that. Now next we have very common figure of speech, alliteration. It's a repetition of same letter in the sentence. Nick needs new notebooks. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. It is also a kind of alliteration. One more, we are having a tongue twister. She sells seashells by the seashore. It's also a alliteration. Repeating of the same letter here. We can see here this S repeating. Next we have anaphora. It is repeating a sequence of words. For example, we shall not fail, we shall never surrender. So here this we shall is repeating. So it's anaphora. Next we have euphemism, indirect word for something which is not pleasant. For example, if someone means if any word is not good or pleasant to say in front of everybody, or you do not want to directly say it, then we use this. For example, dearly departed, economical with the truth. Next we have hyperbole, writing or speaking in such a way which is different than the reality. What it means? Like running faster than the wind. Hyperbole is, just in simple words if I say, it's a means what is not there, we speak about that. For example, if it is a lizard, we say it like it's a dinosaur. Running faster than the wind, tall as a house, tall as a tree, means if any person is taller than the usual or the normal height, we just use such words to explain it, like yes, that person is really tall. And for telling that, we use very different kind of words. Then we have irony, a way of speaking that shows you are joking or means opposite of what you say. Irony usually means what? You said it, but the fact or the reality is something maybe different from the one which you said. For example, a pilot has a fear of heights, which is really hard to digest, right? Next we have metaphor. It is a higher comparison between two unlike things or like things. For example, she is going through a roller coaster of emotions. Obviously there is no roller coaster in her home, but roller coaster means what? She is having many millions of thoughts, so many emotions at the time. She is confused. That what means metaphor. Then we have last one, simile. It is a smaller comparison, and it is very easy to use and understand also. Usually whenever if you want to differentiate between metaphor and simile, just look for as and like. Wherever the word as and like is used, then it is simile. White as snow, deep as ocean. So I hope you got these. Thank you.